Yet another hearing on the Hill that we are watching today. This one happening right now, led by a House subcommittee. They're looking into, I'm quoting them here, they're looking into the, quote, weaponization of the federal government. They're looking at how the White House, the DOJ, the FBI collects information and runs its investigations, specifically into conservatives, with Chair Jim Jordan kicking the whole thing off this afternoon with a long list of accusations against the FBI. He's already sent out a long list of subpoenas. And his Democratic counterpart, Vice Chair Stacey Plaskett, she's basically saying, like, let's slow down. Let's pump the brakes here. Watch.
I have never seen anything like this. Dozens and dozens of whistleblowers, FBI agents coming to us talking about what's going on, the political nature at the Justice Department.
A rush to accusations and subpoenas without a factual basis and without any effort to engage with agencies through the accommodation process flies in the face of due process.
I want to bring in NBC News congressional correspondent Julie Sirkin, as well as Jake Sherman, Punchbowl News co-founder and MSNBC political contributor. Julie, let me start with you, because the subcommittee got its origins, essentially, as a kind of concession from Speaker McCarthy to his conservative members. Give us the vibe check on today's hearing. What are they trying to do? What are they going to do next?
Well, Hallie, the vibe check is, quite frankly, like Democrats and Republicans are running two separate hearings here, because Republicans, as you mentioned, are basically going through the laundry list, using their witnesses, the star witnesses being two sitting senators, Chuck Grassley and Ron Johnson, who have kind of spearheaded all of these investigations into Hunter Biden, into the Russia probe, kind of working backwards, investigating what has already been investigated, and essentially trying to prove that the federal government is out to get conservatives. In their words, is weaponized against the American people. On the flip side, you have Democrats, led there by Stacey Plaskett, saying, look, you're the reason this committee is being weaponized. If anything, you are weaponizing the federal government, which is very dangerous for the American people. I want you to take a listen to what Jamie Raskin had to say. Remember, he was a member of the January 6th committee. He was part of the impeachment trials of former Donald Trump, and he was called by Democrats today to be one of their witnesses, and this is the message he had.
Your subcommittee could conceivably become part of a proud history of serious bipartisan oversight stretching from the Teapot Dome investigation to the Boeing investigation, to the Watergate hearings, to the tobacco hearings, to the Select Committee on the January 6th attack. Or it could take oversight down a very dark alley filled with conspiracy theories and disinformation.
Now, Hallie, Plaskett also got into kind of a tense, heated exchange there with Jim Jordan, who's the chair of that panel, saying you get more flies with honey than vinegar, but vinegar sounds better in tweets, essentially calling him out for bypassing some of those normal processes that you laid out in the top there. And the Justice Department responding to Jim Jordan's slew of subpoena requests from Merrick Garland to the Education Secretary, saying that this is premature. We will comply in an orderly fashion, kind of pushing back against him here. But boy, is this a preview of what's to come, with a wide range of topics from COVID to Hunter Biden to the Russia probe to everything you can imagine in the last 6 years. I should know, by the way, that Tulsi Gabbard, the former Democratic Congresswoman, Democratic presidential candidate, now paid Fox News contributor, spent most of her opening statement downplaying claims that she was a Russia agent, which was, of course, spouted by Hillary Clinton, by Senator Romney, by others on both sides of the aisle here. So you could see really a ton of hearings in this one hearing today.